What's up, everybody? Kane here, and I recently acquired the last copy of Crash Bandicoot that I need for what I believe is a complete set of every Crash Bandicoot variant. So I thought it would be fun to make a video here just going through every variant and just kind of showing the differences, as well as just kind of documenting what all there is, at least as far as I'm aware. If I miss anything, feel free to let me know down below. But let's jump into it. So first up, we've got our US variants. We've got standard, black label, and then greatest hits. There's not too much going on here. Obviously, greatest or black label cover. We've got a back of the manual is also looks like the front of the manual, kind of interesting, and then an orange disc. Now this is pieced together. This was a disc that I grew up with, and a case that I've picked up many years later just to replace it. Case didn't have a disc didn't have a case, so just kind of put those two together. Now we've got the black or greatest hits here, which is basically the same thing except for it's got a green border there. On the inside, we've got the Crash 2 cover, and then the or promo art, and then a platinum colored disc here, and then the inside is gonna look like that. So not too much difference on the US versions, but that's what's going on there. PAL version, next we've got our black label PAL, as well as the platinum. And so this one's real different. The black label here is a double case instead of just like the standard thick PAL case. And inside we've got our disc here, and I'm not sure the proper arrangement of the interior. Like the disc could go here, the disc could have been on the other side, but in the end, all the contents are going to be, important. And then we've got the manual here, which makes me think that the game probably should have been here. And then there's a demo disc. I don't currently have the demo disc. It's the only thing I don't have, so I can't really show that off. We got a just random other game in here that the person I picked these up from wanted me to have. Let's put this back together. But as far as PAL version, I think it's just a standard black label and then platinum. Platinum version is going to be in a more standard PAL case. It's got a PlayStation strip on the side, PlayStation on the top. We've got clear here. I'm not sure if all PAL games have clear, because like the Japanese case is a little bit different. I'll do a little comparison here, because it has a black strip. It says PlayStation on the top, but it's got no PlayStation on the strip on the side there. So I'm not super aware of all the nuances there. Inside we've got a little broken there. All right, nothing on the back of the cover, but we've got the manual here, which is going to be your platinum manual. It says platinum on it, and then we got the platinum edition Crash Bandicoot disc. And there's the back. It's got a silver on the back here instead of a black strip. But the most interesting set is going to be the Japanese, because right now I've got 6 different cases here. And so each of these have their own serial code. The US version, black label. Where's it on the side? All right, so black label is SCUS 94900. While greatest hits is also 94900, which is a bit redundant, kind of confusing, but it's pretty easy to tell the difference between them. PAL versions, you've got SCES 00344, which is the same for both versions. And then we've got several different product codes for the Japanese version. We've got 3 to start off here. And this is SCPS 10031. And we've got 3 different versions. We've got a thick case, Crash Bandicoot, then a blue manual, and a kind of standard looking manual here. And I'm a little bit confused on this, so feel free to research this farther. I've looked into this a few times, but on the inside, let me just go over what are the contents. We've got a blue manual, a nice little colorful art disc, and then we've got the inside cover has all this Japanese text here, and then we've got the thick boy case. Um, then we've got the slim version, which is again the blue manual. We've got your standard disc, and then a case for it as well, and the alternate art manual with the standard disc, and then kind of the standard case. And I'm not 100% certain. At first, I was thinking maybe this blue case just came from like a manual from like one of these thick boys chucked in with one of these thin cases. Because like if you just replace the manual on this one, there's no real indicators as far as I can tell between this one other than the manual color. But I mean I've looked into eBay and different sellers, and there's large volumes of both variations here, as well as it's kind of hard to fake a thick case. So it appears all three of these were produced and sold, but it seems pretty easy just to like swap the manuals to go from this one to the slim one of these. So if you're complete box collecting, it's probably not a big deal, but I was just trying to verify 100% if that was the correct production, and it's kind of hard to tell. Now for these next ones, they all have their own product numbers. So first up, we've got the Best Fur Family, which is one of the Japanese greatest hit series. This one is SCPS 91057. And on the inside, we've got a Best for Family disc. And then, I don't think I showed this off. Most of them have that standard cover art on the inside. But it's got the correct product code on this one. We've got the PlayStation Books version, which is like after Greatest Hits or the Best for Family. They did another production run, which is even cheaper. So this one is a slimmer case. Grab a case for comparison on thickness. So you can tell it's a slimmer case. It doesn't have the manual on the back. We just have the manual, and it's a different manual on the inside here. So, oops, sorry. All the other ones have kind of the standard manual contents. The Best for Family has a different cover, but it has the same amount of content on the inside. You got like little anime weeb Japanese pictures and different stuff, and all sorts of Japanese text on the inside. While this one is slimmer, so there's only a few pages here. The contents are trimmed down. It's mostly just here's the controls. This is Crash Bandicoot. Here's all the items. Good luck. Additionally, the disc is a nice orange disc. So it's a completely different looking disc. So there's a lot of variation there in these Japanese versions. And then the last one is actually a demo disc, a standalone demo disc that was released. Close this back up. So we've got that. It also does not have a back cover. It's just a demo disc. There's even less contents in the manual. And for the game itself, we've got a completely different aesthetic there. And this is PAPX 90010. And I believe it only has up to Papu Papu in terms of content on the disc, but it appears to be the exact same build as the final release of Crash Bandicoot. But yeah, so there's a lot there in the Japanese versions. US version is just Black Label Greatest Hits, PAL is just Black Label Platinum, and then good luck with all these Japanese versions. But that's all I've got for this video. So thanks for watching. If you like this, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That's going to be all for me. So see ya.